Hello there. Welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we were in the security room, and then everyone died, and also an AV gate opened somehow. Anyway, just life goes on. Do you know something I don't? Oh yeah, and Fi wants to take us somewhere. I don't know where yet. I guess we'll see. Ah, the room Dio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move. Director's office?
Probably belongs to the director.
I hope it has one of those chairs. Yeah, like the big, plush, comfy ones. Oh my god. Those are so comfortable, you don't even know. You know, the folding ones that say- oh, never mind. I was thinking of a completely different thing. You know, the folding ones that say director on the back? I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action, or cut, or double decaf chai soy latte now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
open it.
don't need to keep asking me if...
Well, I didn't ask. I said I'm gonna. So, shut up. Alright, what is it? Show me. Show me the goods and bads, or whatever else. What on earth? What is this crap? And again, the lion stuff. Huh.
There's no one here.
That computer's been turned on.
Yeah, maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
Is
A
biting?
sun?
It has a couple input fields for a user ID and a password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now.
I like that error message, by the way. It looks like so submissive or something. Like, that sounds insane. I'm so sorry. But, like, just the way it was all in lowercase, and it was like dot 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 at the end.
We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
We shall. I turned and headed off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay, and found myself staring at the screen. The lion biting the sun. Yes. Why are you having a flashback of this? This has been, like, forefront in my mind for most of this game now. You've seen me comment a million times on stuff about the lions and whatever. Like, I don't think, you know, I noticed in that, in the lounge, even then, it had the thing about lion. Like, you know, the one text that said, like, red moon or something like that, and then the black text that said lion. Even then, we were seeing that crap. Could this be the 9th lion? Then, maybe. What the? What is happening here? Why does she have those words on her thighs? What is this image? We never saw this. What is that? What is happening here? That's Fi. There's Alice. I'm like losing- what the crap is happening? Excuse me? What's going on? Okay. I have a very distinct feeling that I should not be here yet. I don't know why I have that feeling. Probably because I just saw a bunch of crap that we have not actually seen yet, including Dio with his hand on his throat like he'd been choked. What even? It was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before. Okay. Well, that made my decision for me. I guess. Solve the mystery of the two-headed lion. Well, that was a short episode. Anyway, I guess, I guess it's time to betray Kay. I don't even know anymore, man. What's going on? Let's go.
"30 seconds remain until..."
Okay. So weird. I don't even know what just happened. Man.
Results from round 2 of the please.
So I would have asked if this was something I could have figured out already in that moment, but the fact that I already have like 14 full episodes already recorded in advance, and people won't even be seeing this until like 2 weeks from the time I'm recording it. I feel like there would be no point in asking. So I really, man. Wow. Okay. Here we go. But now Quark has that. Is Quark still missing in this ending? It's been so long since I've seen this that I don't even know. So you picked Betray.
Leading to a draw, it would seem.
You don't feel bad about it or anything?
I could ask the same of you.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair.
I had thought that you would choose Ally.
If I had, then you'd have 9 BB right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you get out of here that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately. I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
I know what you don't know, and I know you're full of crap. Yeah, well, I consider that. Didn't seem likely.
Then you do not trust me.
Well,
No need to trust must be earned in a game like this.
says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
What the heck? The honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
So you chose Betray too, huh? If you just picked Ally, I'd have 9 BP right now.
Why on earth would I have done that? There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP. Are you an idiot or something?
Yes.
Bunch of smartasses.
So you chose Betray.
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
This sounds familiar. Whoa, whoa, nobody's saying that.
Maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
Alright, there go the doors.
The round start. There
Okay.
is the
On we go. As many times as we want, huh? That means we could play the AB game over and over using the star keys, right?
So it would seem.
All right. Well, where do we find them?
Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. There are 3 white doors in the Floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went.
It's good to have hope, I guess.
The warehouse on floor B, you said?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they're open. We've still got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
Damn.
Sorry,
We will
man.
need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
Yeah, looks like they've been shuffled around again. Looks like I'm a blue solo.
I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
Oh, great. I'm sorry, Fi, that you have to get stuck with this loser.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
Oh, well, that is true.
You say something?
It could always be worse.
What color are you?
I'm a green solo.
Imagine they all have to work together. That would be funny. Oh,
What's
man.
with the sun?
Forget about it.
Yeah. What about you two?
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pair too.
Oh crap. That's gonna go great, especially after Clover. Never mind. I don't think they were actually together. It was Clover and Dio. I'm not sure where I got the things are mixing in my head and also my mouth apparently. That sounds really gross. I'm continuing on.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well.
Well, at least they're together in the afterlife, I guess.
Both of them are yellow pears.
And what color is Quark?
He's a red solo. In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need...
Okay. I
That's
don't need
why
this,
the magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow, so if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
Okay. So I'm with the dead people. I'm all alone in the world. Great. At least that's what it looks like. I see.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer? Doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
You might have.
Well, maybe.
I don't really
maybe
believe
not.
that, but I
It's
just
pretty
like
damn
to
suspicious.
be mad at him.
You trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
Hey, knock it off. You don't actually know one of us is the killer, do we?
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us, and there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
And why did he kill Alice and Luna now? If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. While we were, I don't know, unconscious, for instance? What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off 2 of your participants halfway through?
Then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
It's possible. I think it might be a good idea for all of us to look for the killer.
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark and...
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we going to pair up then?
I'm not going with Kay. If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
At least Fi's taking one for the team. She looks so pensive about it, I don't blame her.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma.
Oh yeah.
Would you prefer someone else?
What? I would prefer someone else. I want to go with Clover or Tenmyoji.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
All right? Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
That leaves us with the yellow and green doors then. Once we're all done, let's meet in the floor B warehouse, alright?
Got it.
See you later then.
Okay. Guess it's time to go. This is the infirmary. Ah. Whole bunch of nothing, right? Right, old man? I don't know why I'm calling Kane, old man. There's no one in the infirmary. No Quark and no killer, at least as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here. Technically, at least. The old woman.
Oh yeah. She was lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arm. Oh gosh, I'm still choking. Her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. The blood had dried and darkened, and now looked like any other stain. That was when I noticed it. Huh? Wait a minute. Look at her wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Yeah, for some reason, there's no blood on this part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist. A watch, perhaps.
A watch?
Yes. It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
I feel like the most obvious thing is the bracelets that we're all wearing. A watch, huh? I don't know, it just looks like it was kind of wide for a watch. Aren't women's watches usually thinner?
You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
I used to have a watch, and I loved that thing. I never even looked at it, I just thought it was the coolest thing ever to have a watch. Like, I always had my phone on me, so I could just check the time that way. But I liked having a watch anyway. You mean like a bracelet or something? I think I missed some dialogue, but it's fine. Of course, why didn't I see it sooner? I think he just said, do you think it's jewelry? Or something like that. This is the same size and shape as her bracelet. That was my first thought. Look, it's exactly the same width.
Then that would mean...
She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She's a participant, just like us.
Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game.
I mean, we have Tenmyoji, right? Hey, is something wrong?
Oh, no. Nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet? We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing. And none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
And that means they've been holding on to it this whole time. They've probably still got it.
That would seem likely.
No, wait. If they'd been carrying it around, the sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
What are you saying?
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still. Yes, that would make sense.
So the killer's running around with the old woman's bracelet.
Yes,
And you're telling me they're probably wearing it?
correct. Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words.
So, I'm remembering from here. It's not the brightest memory I've ever had. Like, I just don't have bomb number 0 deactivation code. Oh yeah, that's that crap I wrote down. Yeah, so this guy, he said something about he infiltrated this place. I'm not sure if that meant... Wow, what even was that word that came out of my mouth? I'm not sure if that meant, like, he snuck in, or if he had somehow managed to obtain a role, like, in this, like, voluntarily. Because if he did sneak in, then it would be likely that he has the bracelet, wouldn't it?
But in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it.
Why?
So that they could participate in the nonary game, I imagine.
What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were.
My butt hurts really bad. TMI. Just from sitting so
To
long.
that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
But why would someone do that?
Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here.
He said I have no idea. I've been really bad about skipping text lately. I need to get good at
But
that.
as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
Oh, well, Sigma also said, That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm, except for right there. Says that's where the bracelet was, and the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it.
Right.
Is that why Dio had blood that he was wiped off, that the Luminol reacted to in the last one? But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
So you're saying they cleaned it?
Yes. Have you discovered something?
I have. I don't know if Sigma has, but I have. Oh my god. Okay. I know how we can identify the killer.
Oh?
We just need some of that luminol. It doesn't matter how well they clean it. There should be some traces of blood left.
Aha, I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then. That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Yeah. First, we need to finish looking for Quark, though. We've still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to floor B and meet up with everyone else.
Understood. Shall we go then?
This is so crazy. There's 3 doors here, too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
But... Looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does. The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different.
Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. Golem Bay. We're back here. Well, all the robots aren't here, so I'm assuming this room is unsolved as yet? Huh, what's this room?
That looks like a workbench of some sort.
Maybe, but what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark, not look at a workbench. You go check out the far end, alright?
Very well.
Nothing. It's not here either. The safe is open. Our friend Gollum is not there. This is unnerving. How's it going over there? Hey, can you hear me? He was bent over with his back to me, peering underneath the thing that looked like a workbench. What the hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Is this where the plug thing was? Hey man, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
I bent down and saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe. It's empty.
Yes.
Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it.
I don't believe that. Was it?
Yes.
Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Okay, well I guess I can't believe that actually. I was also like, it's weird that the safe opened, so if he was thinking the same thing, then I guess I gave me too suspicious. Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Phi, and Clover.
No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on the store says this is the Golem Bay, however.
So you're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case, which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open this safe, who did?
I did, in the past, with my mind. Well, there's no point thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Yep. Let's get moving then. To the treatment center. Wrap the things in the stuff. Oh my gosh, Willow, you're so hungry. Well, that's a... Okay. So this is the treatment center, huh?
This is the room that Dio visited.
Don't you think that's kind of strange? Until now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So why are there 2 rooms on the other side of the green door?
An excellent question.
We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began to look for places where Quark might have hidden, or saw small holes he might have escaped through. This game series has been making me really want to go to Escape Room again. I've only been to one in real life before, and it was for my birthday. Not this year, but last year. And it was pirate themed. And I think I already mentioned a little bit about this, specifically about the thing with the electrical current in our bodies. Anyway, I went there last year, and they took my picture, and they said, oh, we'll send, of my group, like, not just my picture, because I was with my 2 friends, and they took our picture, and we're like, okay, we'll send it to you, and then I never got the pictures, and I'm so mad about that. Huh? What are these?
They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned.
The window's all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see in.
Shall we open it?
Yes, might as well. Have at it. What is this angle right now?
What?
Okay, well, I figured it was that. I don't know why I made that startling sound effect, though. It's not that big of a deal. He's been in here before. Quark. Oh, he was frozen. That's why his bracelet came off, right? Oh no. His bracelet. It's... oh god.
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
What? I quickly pressed a finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive. He's alive!
What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe.
I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug. Or at least as much fun as I can manage. What? He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. What on earth is happening? Men are so weird. What is going on? You guys just betrayed each other and now you're like hugging like your buddies? I wouldn't be doing that, personally. But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Zero Jr. said it would only come off when he died.
Perhaps Zero Senior took it off?
No, he said it would come off when your heart stops. What?
I
Why?
have no idea.
And maybe Zero Senior brought Quark here and put him in this pod thing too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why.
This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
Oh, has that not been revealed in this play? Like, bro, I don't even know what's happening. So much stuff is changing all the time. He's sick? What has he got?
Well, how would I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark. I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
Yeah, I bet. You think you can carry him, or...?
No, I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous. The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised.
This makes me wonder, can you open these things from the inside? Or are you just stuck until someone opens it?
I'll
Oh,
close the pod's cover then. Is that alright?
yeah, sure. Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be alright?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens if he wakes up? Can he open that thing on his own? Wow, I'm way ahead of you,
He'll
man.
be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover. So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants.
But if someone locks him in, he's screwed?
Yes, that is what I said, but you needn't worry. You see? I have not engaged the lock. Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there.
Right, yeah. Okay, let's go. Don't you think we probably should lock him in there just for a little bit so he doesn't go wandering off and then everyone's like, oh, where'd he go? Oh my gosh, where'd he go? Just thinking out loud here. Warehouse B.
You're late.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
This is it?
Yeah. Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, find anything?
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah? Well, go on, spill it.
I explained to them how we'd found Quark in the treatment center.
I see. Well, that's good to hear.
Little jerk, making us all worried.
There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, I'll probably...
Probably. Do you even?
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
So, was Quark all you found? The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. So where are we now? Still on this first one. Man! This is crazy. There's something I wanted to ask you about first, though. When you went through the green door, did you search 2 different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center.
I see. And what was the other one?
What do you mean, the other one?
You know where there's that intersection with 3 doors? Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door. But the other one...
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door?
Yeah,
What was in there?
nothing,
It
really.
appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late. Should we go and look for them?
No, there's something I want to check first.
It's never easy with you, is it?
Well, let's get it over with. Huh.
This is the rec room. Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
Oh, I'm about to spray your butt. Or, not literally, but you know. I said nothing, and instead made my way over toward the cabinet. Inside was the luminol. I reached in and pulled it out, then headed to the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark, and I headed back to where the others were still standing.
Whoa, what is this? You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
You wish. Why, you scared of ghosts?
You're kidding me, right?
Then show me how brave you are. Stick out your bracelet. You too, Fi. Please.
Our bracelets?
Yeah, I want to see the underside of them.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, the side on the bottom. The side that doesn't have the display on it. Come on, you really gonna make me explain this?
I know what you mean. What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Just do it. It's not hard.
Should I also participate?
No, you're fine, Kay. Your bracelet is a little different from ours. But I'll join in just to make it fair. I mean, I feel like we should anyway, just so everyone's included, and besides, there might be blood on him elsewhere. There was a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Fi stuck out their arms. I held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
This okay?
Yeah, just hold it like that for a moment. As fast as I could, I pulled the luminol from my pocket and sprayed it across all three of our wrists.
Ugh, cold. What the hell, man?
Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. Don't see anything glowing. Fi's bracelet's clean. So's mine, of course.
That leaves only Dio.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'll explain in a minute. Just show me your bracelet. Is something wrong? Just show it to me. Come on, Dio, we don't have the time for
Why
this.
do I have to do what you tell me to?
Because I'm trying to prove your innocence.
Like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for. But you're not gonna find it on me.
Then show me! Yeah, then just show me your arm.
No! You don't get to order me around. I have rights!
I'm gonna start spraying you in the eyes with this crap. Oh my god. As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. Get him, Kay. He didn't get far.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dio.
He spun around to the other exit. Stop him.
Right.
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All three of us leapt at Dio. Oh, is this gonna be the pinning him down thing? Oh my god, it's animated. What the? I knew it. His bracelet's glowing. Then that means...
Let me go! Get off of me, you fuckers!
Sorry, I'm just giggling right now. I'm just thinking about that animation and like the position. Oh my god, why do I have the humor of a literal child? This is so stupid. Dio, you killed the old lady.
No! You don't understand. This is all some kind of... a mistake. Shit!
What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story.
I'm just giggling. As quickly as I could, I explained to Fi what Kay and I had noticed on the old woman's wrist.
So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they'd wiped it off, I figured the luminol would still react to the blood. I was like, I was right. We've got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Hold on. Crap. I'm trying to see what the... Well. That's the one word I missed. Well.
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Are
Why?
you Zero?
No.
Yeah, I believe that. I do believe he's not Zero, but I do believe he killed her.
I was under orders. I was sent here to do something.
Do
Who
what?
gave you this order?
I'll die before I tell you.
So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives?
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
I do also believe this, personally. And that wasn't you.
Tread carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown he is willing to lie and kill.
Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer. You just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow. If we leave him be, he may well kill again.
But where would we put him?
Is there a room we can lock or anything?
Yes! Freeze his ass!
Ah, perhaps we could put him in one of the treatment pods.
Heck.
Once we've locked it, he should be unable to escape.
Sorry, if I make, like, strange comments, it's because... Man, there's just stuff happening in my room. Oh yeah.
Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise.
Yeah, I think you're onto something, Kay. Let's go with that. Hold on. Okay, it should be resolved now.
Come on, please. Hey, listen to me.
We'll let you out when the white doors open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door.
Don't fuck with me, you guys. There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing.
Boo-hoo.
Let go! Let me go! God damn it! Told you assholes to let me go! You can't do this! Stop! Stop! Please stop, please! No, you can't! Ah!
I mean, I do have to feel a little bad for him, even now. Even though I don't really like him, it still must suck to be forced into one of these things. I also have to stare at that clock thing. Oh my god.
Open this fucking thing! I said open it, goddammit!
I don't think so.
Ah, you're gonna pay for this! When I get out of here, I'm gonna fucking end you!
So, I guess we figured out who the murderer was. Well, we found one of them. And we found Quark.
Now all that's left to do is find Clover and Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
Why don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there?
Where are we right now? How are we still in this first thing? This is crazy. Okay, let me think. I'm looking at the way this is set up, actually. So, novel. And then it changes because it's an escape room, and then novel again. And then this changes because it's a choice. So, novel does not necessarily mean that it is a short section. So this can go on for as long as it can until we get to an escape room. So I believe that if my theory of how this works is correct, since there's no other choices on this path, we'll have some sort of escape room, and then we'll have another novel part, and then this will be the ending. That's my idea. I'm trying to analyze this.
They may have already returned.
Good point.
Let's go.
Ah, shit, what if Quark wakes up and then lets Dio out? Ugh, great. Sorry if that's annoying to anyone, it just gives me something to do during those parts. Huh. Looks like they aren't back yet.
Perhaps they went to look for us.
Oh man. Now we've got to go look for them.
How much time until the white doors open?
50 minutes.
Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet. Why don't we wait a little longer? For all we know, they're on their way back right now.
Okay, and I nodded.
By the way, there was something I wanted to ask you guys about.
Oh yeah?
Quark's bracelet. When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
Because he was frozen like an ice cube? How should I know?
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
Pretty
I
much.
see. That's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
What?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one...
Oh no. Are we gonna find Clover and Tenmyoji locked up and again with his bracelet on the ground? We won't be able to go through the secondary door.
Yeah.
Who would be pairing up with Quark?
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the cyan pair.
Who's the cyan
Clover
pair?
and Tenmyoji.
Oh, well then that doesn't matter. They're probably all screwed right now.
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared.
What's going on? Does this mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Then why aren't they back yet?
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door.
What? No, that's not possible. The primary doors haven't even opened yet.
Perhaps someone opened one of them.
How?
I don't know, but it's happened before. Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door? Someone made one of them open. Perhaps this is the same thing.
But that's against the rules.
Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So are you saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
It is a possibility.
I don't think it is, though.
It would explain why they still haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
If they did, we won't know where they went until the doors open for the rest of us.
So I would assume.
This is still all just speculation, though. Maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind so that we don't miss them if they come back.
Okay, I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them then.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, all right? Oh, and don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Of course. He's gonna be so mad. Man. This is the pantry?
So it would appear.
Well, looks like they're not here.
When we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door, which would have meant this room.
Not gonna do us any good to hang around here, though. Let's head upstairs.
Very well.
Man, what the... Okay. No one here either, huh? Tenmyoji loves scotch so much I thought we might find him drinking some. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that I probably would have described as blankly if I could actually see his eyes. Hey, what's up? You want a drink?
Oh, no. Well, I would enjoy a drink, but this mask...
Right. Sorry, that sucks. Honestly, I gotten so used to the suit I kind of forgotten you were wearing it. Why the heck did they make you wear that thing anyway? You still don't remember anything?
Well, actually, I did remember a little.
Really?
Yes,
What did you remember?
my father.
What? When Dad you remembered? Bruh. When Dad you remember that? Did it just pop up out of nowhere?
Please, don't joke.
Sigma. Yeah, I agree with this. Come on, man. This guy's opening up to you. Even though he did betray us, but he's opening up now. It's like, really? It's not the time. Time and place, man. Time and place.
This is serious.
Sorry. So you remembered who your father is? Or was?
Yes,
What about your mom?
I don't seem to have one.
What?
I,
Oh. So your dad raised you?
well,
Kay stopped for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of... Oh my god. Calmly folded his hands in front of him.
I was raised
What
in
the-
the facility where my father worked.
What is this image?
He was the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older. That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd.
He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working, but the only times he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had was with the education software he'd given me. I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then. We developed body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. I also am really lacking in body language. I don't really gesture or anything. I can point when I want to point something out, but I don't really do like the hand motions or anything, or any stuff like that. And it makes me feel really weird. Like I'm kind of an alien. But then again, I was also a pretty isolated kid, so I can really relate to this, actually. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mentioned a mother as part of the family, and in several, the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Wow, relatable. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night they would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought I would be so happy. So for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working, and as usual, was making his way toward his bedroom when I stopped him and asked for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment before finally responding, "Okay." I remember to this day how happy I was at that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Sitting next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. When he said her name, or rather, her ID number, they were dashed. Oh. They'd given me a robot to play the part of a mother. I didn't want a mother who was just a machine who did what a number told her to, or a human told her to. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Then he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He'd never scolded me for anything before. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shoot us out of the lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person, but I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can talk to your robot and it will respond, but in the end, you're still talking to a machine, not a person. Wow, that is, very relevant to our times. If that was what I wanted, I still had the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course. It was programmed to look that way. The robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We'd never really spoken to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if he didn't even exist. Wow. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continue to live with him. I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the hidden depths of my heart, I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman sitting outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen, apart from my father. I was understandably surprised. For a moment, I thought my father had created a new robot. When I told her that, she laughed and explained that she'd come to help him. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love as a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, and that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I had never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or more accurately, the lack thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said, I would need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd even thought about. My father got in trouble too, when he made the mistake of reading through research papers during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face had me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I'd shared a laugh with my father. It might have been the first time. The room we considered our living room changed too. Before it had been just another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times were the one I cherished the most. For a little while, every day, I got the family I'd longed for ever since I was a child. At her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering, and discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. So I've noticed... Sorry, this is breaking the tension. Sometimes when I've talked for a really long time, it feels like I've become disconnected from my own tongue, and that's why I slur my words so much and have so much trouble speaking, so I'm very sorry if it's unpleasant to listen to. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I'd learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, bright, and meaningful. Most importantly, I was happy. What on earth? What on earth? This is crazy to me. I don't think this is true, but that looks like steak to me. Once again, I'm breastmeat at straws. 4 years passed in the blink of an eye, until one day I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve their goals. It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death. I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping with was working toward. Perhaps, I thought, I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. And I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue it in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father, and with her, and even with the research I'd poured myself into for 4 years. There was only one thing to do, destroy the facility, and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor, and with it the entire facility, but she saw right through me. My father was livid, and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I'd misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into my replacement, the warmth she showed me had been real. She had made me feel as if I had a real family. That was something I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was someone very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help her to repay that favor. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy, normal life together, but she couldn't. For his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future she had wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeed. I realized then that although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me and hers. He tried to explain that beyond what we could see was a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had. It was what I had now that I wanted. Oh, it was what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself out from the world. Perhaps that is why I lost my memory. He let out a deep, tired sigh.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
It's okay.
Not having any memories is less than desirable, but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing.
So you remember almost everything?
No, the details are still indistinct, especially more recent events.
Huh.
Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I laid down for a bit?
Yeah, go ahead. What's wrong?
I don't feel very well. It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode.
Are you okay?
Yes, I think I just need to rest.
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'll go look for Clover and Tenmyoji myself.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Faye lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. Well, guess I'd better get moving then. Oh, man. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran into Fi. And we'll see what she wants the next time. Man. I'm gonna save here, just because. Man. That story really hit me. Yeah, it resonated a lot with me, and it wouldn't be an episode of anything I record without me crying at least once, so... there we go. There's my quota for the day. Man. I'll have to think about that. I'm gonna end it here for now. I'll see you in the next one. We'll see what Fi wants then. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you then. Bye for now.